It was a bitterly cold Tuesday, and the snow fell thick in the morning. I stood amidst a crowd gathered at Whitehall, all craning our necks toward the banqueting house. The scaffold, newly erected outside, was draped in black cloth. Soldiers lined the square, musket in hand, their faces solemn, though not all without pity. Some turned away, some wept, others cursed under their breath. At about 2 in the afternoon, the king appeared. He wore a black cloak over a white shirt, chosen, it was said, so that his blood would not be mistaken for fear. His face was composed, his beard neatly trimmed. He looked not like a man condemned, but like one going to a wedding. He walked with Bishop Juxon at his side and spoke a few quiet words of forgiveness and peace. I could not hear all, but many near the scaffold wept openly. The execution block stood ready. The king knelt beside it, laid his head upon it, and stretched out his hands in prayer. His last words echoed faintly to where I stood. "I am the King of England. I am the martyr of the people." He then signalled the executioner. A single axe blow struck true, and his head was held aloft, the executioner crying, "Behold the head of a traitor!" A groan, not a cheer, rose from the crowd. I saw the headsman's hand tremble. He wore a mask, but I swear I saw tears fall to the boards. The silence was deep and terrible. Some fainted, others stumbled away as if struck. I stood still, rooted, as the snow fell red upon the scaffold. The regicide was complete.
On the morning of January 30th, 1649, I attended His Majesty as he rose early, sometime after 4 o'clock. He dressed carefully, selecting a clean white shirt, and remarked that he did so because he feared the cold might cause him to shiver, and he would not have men think him afraid. He ate a piece of bread and sipped a glass of claret, but little else. He was calm, speaking of forgiveness and of the peace of Christ. I could not contain my tears, and His Majesty gently rebuked me, saying, "Thomas, this is the end. I am the King of England, and I die a Christian." Around 10 of the clock, Colonel Hacker arrived to escort him to the scaffold. I walked with him through the banqueting house and out the window to the platform. The scaffold was black with mourning cloth, and the axe already laid ready. The executioner and his assistant stood masked. The king addressed the people, speaking firmly that he was the martyr of the people, unjustly condemned by a usurped power. He declared, "I am the King of England. I am the servant of God." His voice carried clear in the frosty air, though many wept and few cheered. He turned to me and the Bishop of London, Dr. Juxon, and said, "Remember." And then he knelt, placing his head on the block, saying simply, "I am ready." After a short pause, an awful pause, the axe fell. I saw the stroke, I heard the sound. It was done in a single blow. His blood flowed onto the block and into the straw. The executioner held up the head and cried, "Behold the head of a traitor!" But there was silence. Even the soldiers were mute. The people did not shout. Many turned away in grief or horror. I could not move. I thought I might faint. I felt I had watched the murder of England's anointed sovereign. I have served him faithfully in life, and now he is gone, a king and a martyr.